She always understands the assignment, okay? This eyebrow, she gets it. This one, I don't know what she's doing. This one just be like, What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jasmine. I go by Pen of Couture with 2 E's at the end. So today's video is going to be a quick, simple, everyday makeup tutorial. So I'm just giving you my everyday makeup routine, the products that I use on a daily basis, how to just get like a very natural makeup look, something that's simple, easy, quick. It doesn't take too much, not too many products. This routine is for more of a natural look, a natural glow. It's not heavy, it's not really cake face, it's not really for like a going out look. It's just a daily, easy, quick, natural look. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned. So before we get into this video, stop what you're doing, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on Instagram at Pen of Couture with 2 E's at the end. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this makeup look. Okay, so we are starting off super fresh face. I've already done my eyebrows off camera. I do like to leave my concealer on my eyebrows until I finish up my whole entire makeup. For some reason, I like to leave the concealer just because, I don't know, it just helps me blend better. It's like it almost like it sets my eyebrows. So starting off first, I like to set my face before I even start my makeup. So I'm loving the NYX Radiant Setting Spray. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. So next I'm going to go in with my foundation. I do apply my foundation with a wet beauty blender, and the foundation I like to use is the CoverGirl True Matte. As you see, this is my second jar. I'm almost out. The shade I like to use is D10. So my everyday makeup is not as heavy as when I'm going out or if I'm trying to be beat to the gods. It's more just light, it's more natural. So I'm not going to apply a lot of this. I literally just put like a couple pumps and I'm good. So what I do is just apply small spots on my face, just where I want to have concealer, and then with my wet beauty blend I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. So this shade blends very nicely with my skin tone, so it just gives me just an even shade all across my face. I make sure I get in my hairline as well and underneath my neck. Alright, so the next step for me is going to be to conceal. For my everyday concealer, I like to go in with the Laura Mercier. This is the Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Concealer, and this is in the shade 5W. I wound up picking this up, I think at Marshall's, Burlington, TJ Maxx, one of those stores, and I've been in love with it ever since. This is such a nice everyday concealer. So online, this does say that it is a full coverage concealer. To me personally, I don't. So for me, I don't really consider this to be full coverage. Like, yes, it covers good enough, but when I think of full coverage, I want something that is going to be long lasting and I don't have to go in and apply a second coat on top of it or blend with another concealer. Does that make sense? My LA Girl concealer, that is my holy grail. That is the one I know I can wear. It's gonna cover me in the places I need to cover, dark circles, whatever. This one is just a good it gives you more of like a natural look. So I do really like this though for just daily. So for my everyday concealer, this is definitely it. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out with my beauty blender. What I do love most about this concealer though is that it blends beautifully into my complexion. Like, I can put a little bit of this on and it still covers me, but it looks so natural against my skin tone. Like, when I saw this shade, I was like, oh, this is gonna be perfect. Yes, I am covered, but not too much. So I look real natural. It's giving natural, and that's what I love most. Moving on to my eyes, I'm gonna take the same concealer and just apply one little dot on each lid. And then taking a brush, this is my eyebrow brush that I use to for my concealer. I'm just gonna blend this out across my lids. So for every day, I don't really do too much with my eyes. It's literally just a little bit of concealer, and then I wind up just putting like maybe one eyeshadow color, and it's usually like a brown. It's something very natural. Now I'm gonna go in with this Morphe palette. This is the Morphe NB Bronze Babe palette. I'm taking this brown color at the top. This, as you see, it's almost finished. This is like my all the time, every day eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna apply this on my lids all over. Literally, this eyeshadow goes all over my lids, from the crease, the lid, my corners, everywhere. I blend this color out. Now taking my CoverGirl concealer, I'm gonna put that on my lids. And this I like to do just to give me just a lighter look on my lids when I want just a little bit of extra oomph on my lids. I don't want to go in with the eyeshadow, so I just go in with some concealer. And it also sets the eyeshadow for some reason. I don't know. It's weird to explain. So I'm going to take that same brush and just blend it out. So I'm just literally just dabbing that in. So depending on my mood, depending on where I'm going, how I'm feeling, I will take a little bit of brown, like a chocolate brown, and just apply that to my corners, my outer lid. And I literally just blend that out just give it just a little bit of extra definition, but not too much. Again, I'm trying to be as natural as possible. Okay, so I went ahead and just applied some lashes. So next I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. So for my setting powder, I've been using these Rihanna Beauty Pro Filter setting powders. I got 4 and they were like a free gift, so I just been using them right now. And actually the Cashew one I really have been enjoying. This one is a really good one. I think it was like 4 or 5 different shades. One of the shades was way too dark for me, and they smell so good. Like, I don't know, it smells really, really good. So my setting powder, this is either a step that I do or don't do. It really depends on where I'm going. So if I know I'm gonna be running errands, I probably won't put the setting powder on. But if I'm going somewhere and I know I'm gonna be gone for the day, I will set my face. So while this is sitting, I'm gonna go ahead and contour my cheekbones. For this, I like to go ahead and use the Anastasia foundation stick. This is in the color Expresso. So this isn't as dark as I would like my contour to be if I was going out somewhere. This is more closer to my, like, of course it's darker as you can see from my complexion, but once it's blended, it doesn't really do too much. So this is perfect for just a daily, like just to give you like a little pop. But when I'm going out, I want something really, really dark and chocolate. I want you to really see the contour. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out my setting powder. Just fan away all the excess. So just to blend out everything that I've done so far, I'm just gonna take my blending brush from E.L.F. and just pretty much just blend everything in, my concealer, my setting spray, my contour, everything. And I just always do that in like a circular motion. Next, I'm just gonna add a little blush. So I'm using my M.A.C blush. This is so old, y'all. This is called Style, but it's literally like one of my favorites. It's just because you see that little pink, it gives me just a nice, just a little pop of color. Like I do not want a lot, so it gives me just a nice everyday pop of color. Not too much. Next is my highlight. I feel like my highlight also, it varies, it changes, but the one I've grabbed the most is from Milani. This is called the Rosa Italiana. I hope I'm saying that right. This just does it for me every single time. It looks, I love gold. I feel like I always wear gold accessories, so I love a gold highlight. So I'm just gonna apply some to the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and then of course my cheekbones, Cupid's bow, and then my chin. Lastly, moving on to my lips, I first like to line my lips with a brown lip liner. Brown to me is just everyday. It blends with your complexion. It's just a nice everyday liner. So I was looking for my brown lip liner from NYX and I have no idea where it is. That's the one I always just grab. So it's in one of my pocketbooks probably somewhere. It literally always goes missing. When I can't find the brown from NYX, I use the Expresso. This is also one of my other favorite brown lip liners from NYX. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with this. The only thing with this one is it's definitely darker than the brown. So I have to be very careful and try not to be too heavy-handed. For my lipstick of choice, it's always SSexy. This is from M.A.C. I like to keep my lips neutral, so I always go in with the nude. This SSexy has just been doing it for me lately for some reason. It used to be, I think Blankety from MAC. I think that was my color. Okay. Lastly, I always go in with the gloss on top of my lipstick. So recently I've just been using the Fenty Beauty. This one is called Cake Shake, and this was just another little sample that I got for free, so I've just been using this a lot. I'm not really picky when it comes to my glosses though. As long as it blends well and it looks good, I really don't care. Okay, so now that my makeup is pretty much done, the last thing I do is blend out my eyebrows. So all I do is take a Q-tip, you guys, and I just go ahead and buff away the concealer that is left. I used to take a brush and blend it out, but I noticed that the Q-tip picks up the makeup so much better. The brush just wasn't blending it out for me. And when I would take pictures, I would see my eyebrow looking all crazy. So now I'm like, no. Yeah, we're gonna wipe away all this concealer. And with this, I just make sure I'm really careful not to wipe away my whole entire eyebrow. So my eyebrows do need to be done, so don't judge me. But I did finesse them as good as I could, you know? For them to be really bushy and stuff, I feel like I finessed it as good as I could. Okay? This one is a little janky, but this one looks good. She always understands the assignment, okay? This eyebrow, she gets it. This one, I don't know what she's doing. This one just be like, That is it, you guys, for my everyday makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram at Pen of Couture with 2 E's at the end. Also follow my business. Also make sure you guys follow my business Instagram as well. I opened up my online boutique. If you guys aren't familiar, it's called 1115. I will leave everything in the description box below. Shop with me. I have some great pieces. You guys know I like to style my stuff. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.